Hi there, everybody. This is Mark Bromley, your favorite artist and author of the Yoranthium book series. And today we are updating the Keep of Peace, or what's now going to be called the Chateau d'Ili Peace. That's it. That's what we're going to call it today. And this is just basically, I put some sky in there, I put some foreground in there, and created the front range tidal wave cliff tops, and then I darkened all the image to um, make it more obvious of what the building's more going to look like. So I brought a lot of things and a lot of concepts from just the rough sketch to a more getting closer to completing this one. You know, the thing about creating a lot of buildings is that it actually takes quite a bit of time. You have to decide what the buildings are, what the items are used for, why there's certain windows and slits for the defense of this fortification. How many walls are there? Why does it look that way? What is the size of the people? And have you scaled the drawing to the right scale of where the people are going to be and how big they are compared to this building and this creation? Because as you can see, you got a foreground. You have to make it look kind of intimidating. Those doors are huge on the front door where you're trying to go on in. And people are really, really small to this wall, which is very difficult to climb. I mean, throwing up a ladder there is not going to be so easy. And you're going to need a very long ladder because it's very high up. And if you try to scale the cliffs, well, at the bottom it might seem a little alright because it's not exactly 90 degrees, but as you climb it, it starts turning into a 90-degree cliff. And by the time you try to reach the top, you're doing more than a 90 degree right there. So your chances of falling pretty darn good. Getting all the way up to the top there, no, they'll be able to defend that before you can even get up there. So as long as they have defenders, this is going to be really a tough keep to go through. And you got to go through the front door. That's why I put the portcullis, a bunch of steel beam rods right in front of the door because, trying to smash through that's going to take forever while they're dumping oil on you, catching on fire, and doing all sorts of nasty stuff right there. Yeah, it's not going to be a really easy siege. I know this is supposed to be the Chateau of Peace, or the Chateau Ili, no wait, Chateau d'Ili Ali Peace. Yeah, there you go. Say that a few times, kind of in a decorative way. Might be kind of fancy. But anyway, yeah, it's not gonna. I know a big war breaking out here. This is actually in book two, the Book of Gentru. So this is on the border of Kenilworth, and this is where one of the big bad guys runs off to in order to escape his ultimate demise from the hands of his younger brother. And that's basically what he does over here. And then what's going to happen from here? It's going to be a terrible little war that breaks out from this place, actually. I know it's kind of a contrast in terms, but it's a very good contrast in terms. And well, this is just basically the update version that I just wanted to get out there, show you guys a little bit of things that are going on. I have several of these buildings that I'm working on, so I break from one of them to the other and flip back and forth. I still got to do Lower Kenilworth because that's a drawing that I still have to do. Then there's the City Street. I still got to touch that one up because I gave you three drawings. So yeah, there's three drawings that are still being worked on. And usually the next step is darkening it, making it a little bit obvious of what's more in there, what's actually happening with the building. Not only that, I actually draw some other things too because I'm translating my first book, Yoranthium, into Japanese. And, I need to brush up on my reading skills, my writing skills, and my understanding skills. So I figured, um, I'll just have to brush up on my Japanese by actually writing it in Japanese. It's a big book. It's somewhere between 500, 600 pages right now, and it just depends how it's formatted. And the hard book is going to be coming out soon. I have that up for pre-order on the Yoranthium Bromley website. uranthiumbromley.com. You go there, you can actually, or you can help out. You can order T-shirts and you can order the hardback books pre-order, and they come out once I get 100 hardback book orders. Then you get your hardback book sent to you, and there's two versions of it. There's the author signed copy, which is on the first page, but if you go to the pub, you can get just the hardback book if that's what you're interested in. I lowered those costs because I realized I could actually uh, change the spacing on the formatted one. I had a 1.5 spacing because I wanted it to be easy enough to read, but if I just single space that, I can get it down to 500 pages instead of 680, 690, so I could actually drop the price down because it's a little easier to print that up. And yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing. So I already did the lettering that I'm going to probably use for the Japanese version. Um, I'll have to test it out when I get this actually through digitalized and put as a font. I'll have to send it to some people so they can verify if they can actually read it in Japanese the way it's supposed to be, if it makes sense to them. Because playing with hiragana, katakana, and kanji, you got to be kind of specific in certain elements, design elements, especially if you hit the kanji. You have to be very specific, otherwise you could change the meaning with just one little brush stroke right there, right? So, yep, that's the whole thing I'm working on right there to be able to cross borders and boundaries and get a larger base to take interest in the Yoranthium book series. And this is just me, just updating the picture, just to let you know how this is going, and I hope you like it. It's a lot better than the sketch. You can go back down to the video where I showed you the initial sketch. You can see how rough that sketch is and how uh, this sketch is a lot more cleaned up now, and it's starting to get into a more decorative kind of phase. It's not complete. I still have to figure out the grass area here a little bit better to clean it up so I can open up the field a little bit so it actually looks more realistic instead of kind of clumpy. It's looking kind of clumpy right now. I guess it's a lot of high grasses, but it doesn't really look high grasses, but okay. Well, we got to fix that too. Well, anyways, I'm Mark Bromley with the Yoranthium book series. Go to uranthiumbromley.com, go get the t-shirts, the hardback books, and I'll see you around. You have a great day. You do a lot of art, and I'm just showing you some more art here. And it takes time to actually come up with all these things because these are creative ideas. These are creative endeavors, and this level of creativity and refining it and perfecting what this is going to look like is a good transition for how long it can actually really take art to go from a certain stage to another. I mean, I could turn this into a complete cartoon image from this and put it in some kind of cartoon book or some kind of graphic novel. They're all just cartoon books. They're not graphic novels, they're cartoon books. And I could do that easy too if I just wanted to leave it at this black thing and then just throw some color in there and then there you go. But no, we're going to try to make it look more higher quality, I think. I think that's what I'm trying to go for here. It's kind of like in this background with the sky there. I might have to add some more clouds in the background of that sky. I mean, it has nice illumination, but we'll have to fix that. Well, anyways, take a look at my books, take a look at the t-shirts, decide what you want. You know, one of my greatest t-shirts is Elf Heart. That one is the most funny shirt that I've actually created so far, I think. And you should get it. It's just so you guys can all gather together with your elf hearts and enjoy it. And well, anyways, that's a lot of good promotion right there. So this is the Chateau d'Ili Peace uh, fortress within the book 2 of the Book of Gentru. So you guys all have a great day. Go to uranthiumbromley.com and well, this is Mark Bromley signing off. You have a great day. Keep doing art.